morning, students. My name is M.S. Somshekar, working in Yellamika Girls High School, Sirigan. Today, I will teach you a lesson from the 8th standard English, the next and the 5th unit, that is the Swan and the Princess. The Swan and the Princess is a play. It is not a story, it is a play. Play means drama. It is a drama. In the dramas, there will be a characters and the dialogue between the characters. Here in this drama, there is a theme. Is there? Let's know what was the theme in the present drama. This drama is a folk tale. Folk tale is Janapada Katha. Based on this folk tale, they have developed a drama, The Swan and the Princess. You might have known the swan. Swan is a kind of bird, a kind of white and beautiful bird. And the princess means the sons of a king. The sons of a king. Let's know a little bit about the story. The Swan and the Princess. The Swan and the Princess is a folk tale. I have already told you. And let's know who owns the bird or animal. The question: who is the owner of a bird or animal? On the what basis you can say he is the owner? He should possess this particular bird or an animal. One who catches it or one who looks after it? Who is the real owner? A person will catches an animal or a bird if he becomes the owner of it, or one who look after that particular bird or animal will be the owner. It is very difficult to answer. If you simply look into the question, you usually say the person who catches the animal and bird is the owner. Simply catches it, but for a long time somebody would have look after that. So then it is very difficult whether the look after person should be the parent or the owner or the person who catches the animal and bird or the owner. It's a very difficult question. To understand this, read the following play. To understand this question, you should read the following play, which deals with an incident in the life of Siddhartha. So look at the picture in your textbook. There is a picture. In the picture you can see there is a court, the king of court, the court's king, in which the king is seated on his throne. The king is seated on his throne, and most of the delegate ministers also seated there. The two boys were there standing in front of the king. One of the princes is having a swan in his hand. Let's see what is the drama. First, before beginning the drama, you should learn the characters of the drama. Only few characters are there in this drama. The first character is Shuddhodana. Who was Shuddhodana? Shuddhodana was the king of Kapilavastu. Kapilavastu is the kingdom. Kapilavastu is the kingdom. For this kingdom, Shuddhodana was the king. So what is the first major character? First major character is Shuddhodana. He was the king of the Kapilavastu. The second character is Siddhartha. Who was Siddhartha? Siddhartha was the son of Shuddhodana, or you may say he was the prince of Kapilavastu. He was the prince of Kapilavastu. The third major character is Devdutt. Who was Devdutt? Devdutt was Siddhartha's cousin. Cousin is son of a uncle, aunt. And chief ministers will be there. Other Christians are there. A god is there. There are the only few characters. Tell me, which are the major characters in this play? The first character is Shuddhodana, the king of Kapilavastu. Second is Siddhartha, the prince of Kapilavastu. Next, Devdutt. Devdutt is the cousin of the prince, cousin of the Siddhartha. So next, chief minister is there, other honorable ministers will be there, and a god is there. So these are the only few characters in this drama. Let's see what is there in the drama. Okay. So as the drama begins, how would be the scene? King Shuddhodana is sitting on his throne. So have you seen this picture in the textbook? King Shuddhodana is sitting on his throne. His ministers are sitting around him. So when the drama begins, the king Shuddhodana was seated on his throne in this court of hall, and he was surrounded by other ministers of sitting. The chief minister is saying something. So when they were in the court, chief minister is saying something to the king. Just then, just while they was conversing each other between the chief minister and the king, a god enters. A god enters and goes to the king. And goes to the king like this. Because it was the way of respect to the king. Nobody should say good morning, good evening like that for the king. Whenever the citizens or a god or anybody enters the court of the king, they should respect him by bowing their heads like this. They have to bow as a sign of respect. The same way, the god enters the king's court and bowed his head. God say, "Long live king! Prince Devadatta wants to come in." See, he told the king, "Long live the king." So, it means long live. Or should live for a long time. And also said, Prince Devdutt. Who was Devdutt? Devdutt was the cousin of the Siddhartha. Prince Devdutt wants to come in. So he wants to come in because he was standing near the door. He wants to seek you. He wants to see you. That's why he brought the message that the king prince was standing at the door and he wants to see the honorable king. King said, "Bring him in." He ordered the god, "Bring him." Who is him? Him refers to Devdutt. Bring Devdutt inside the court. The god bows and goes out. So when he gave the order, once again he bows as a respect and goes out to bring Devdutt. Chief Peter, I wonder why Prince Devdutt wants to see the king at this time. Chief Minister was wondered, he was surprised. What's the matter? Why Prince Devdutt wants to see the king at this time? This is not a time for the princess to meet the king. But why he is coming? And the king also ordered to bring him in. What is the matter? Why did he wanted to meet the king? So he was surprised, he was wondered. Second minister said, perhaps he wants to complain against something. Second minister told the chief minister that what may be the reason? The reason of Devdutt's meet the king is he might have came, perhaps, he wants to complain, he wants to give the complaints due against someone. For that purpose we might have, otherwise we don't have any business with the king. What was the second minister's guess? The second minister guessed. For what reason Devdutt wants to meet the king? Hearing that, the chief minister was surprised, wondered why he was coming at this time. But the second minister said, perhaps, Prayasha, most probably, not exactly, most probably, he wants to meet the king because he might have wanted to give the complaint. He wants to complain against someone. I don't know what was the complaint or whom he was going to give the complaint. So at this time, the god enters with Devdutt. Both the god and Devdutt enters into the court of the king. Both of them bowed respectfully. Both of them go to the king. Then king asked him, "What is it, Devdutt? Why have you come to meet me at this time?" The king asked him. What was the king's question? "What is it, Devdutt? What is Devdutt? What is it? What is it? What it is? Why are you here? Why have you come to me? Why have you come to me at this time? I am very busy, you know. Now the session has started, the court has started. I am busy with my chief minister and the ministers. Why have you come to me at this time, at this busy time?" He asked him. Devdutt told, "Sir, the prince will not give me my swan." He said. Devdutt said, "Sir, who is the sir here?" Yes, the king was called as a sir here. Who was the king? Shuddhodana. The king Shuddhodana used to call as sir. The prince. Who is the prince? Siddhartha is the prince. The prince will not give me my swan. He said, the prince will not give me my swan. It is my swan, but he said that we don't want to give it. We don't give it. That's why you want justice. What is want? I want justice from you. So, why did Devdatta meet the king? Devdatta met the king to complain against the prince. Who was the prince? Siddhartha was the prince. What was his complaint? His complaint was the prince will not give his swan. So he wanted justice. From whom did he want justice? Yes, he wanted the justice from the king Shuddhodana. That's why he came and complained. So seeing his words, the second minister, what I said earlier is right. What did he say? He said, perhaps they might have come to complain against something. The same way, Devdatta entered the court hall and met the king and complained that the prince will not give his swan. So he wanted justice from him. King smiled. "Be calm, Devdutt." The king said, very happily said, very calmly said, "Be calm." Calm means be quiet. Be in peace. Don't disturb. Has Siddhartha taken your swan from you? Has Siddhartha taken your swan? Has Siddhartha taken? Siddhartha ತಗೊಂಡ swan. Has Siddhartha taken your swan from you? Devdutt answered, "Yes, sir, he has." Yes, Your Majesty, yes. The prince Siddhartha has taken my swan from me. When the king asked, what the king asked, has Siddhartha taken your swan? Has Siddhartha taken your swan from you? Devdutt replied, "Yes, sir, he has. I shot it. Shot. I shot the bird and it fell on the ground. When I shot it, so he shot the bird with an arrow." Who shot the bird? Devdatta shot the bird with this arrow. So when the arrow touches the bird fell down on the ground near Siddhartha. Where it fallen? Near the prince. He picked it up. Who picked it up? Siddhartha picked it up and said, "Would not give it to me." And he said, "Would not give it to me." So I want justice. What was the complaint? The complaint was that according to Devdatta shot the bird with an arrow. The bird fell down on the ground near the prince Siddhartha. Siddhartha picked it and said, "You would not give it to me." He said, "It's mine. I won't give you." That's why Devdutt wants justice. Devdutt wants justice from the king. He picked it up and said, "Do not give it to me." King. That's very naughty of Siddhartha. That's very naughty. Naughty means Tuntatana. That's very naughty. It's not good to the god. So turning to the god, he said, "Go and call him. Go." Who has to go? The god has to call him. Whom should he call? He should call the prince Siddhartha. Because he wanted to decide the case now. That's why he called for his prince, his son Siddhartha. The god bows and goes out. The god once again bows to the king and goes out. Third minister said, softly to the fourth minister. He said softly, without listening to others, he said to the fourth minister, "The prince is a good lad." What do you mean by lad? Lad means boy. Lad means boy. The prince is a good lad. Who is the prince? Siddhartha is the prince. Siddhartha is a good boy. He's a good lad. He can't do thing that's wrong. He can't do the thing that's. He never do any wrong thing. Whatever you do, you do it rightly. Said the third minister. Second minister to the third minister said to the fourth minister. What did he say? What was the opinion of the third minister? The third minister's opinion was that the prince was a good lad. The prince is a good lad. Who is the prince? Siddhartha is a good lad. He never do, also he said, he can't do a thing that's wrong. He never have a habit of doing a wrong thing. Whatever he do rightly. He's a very good boy, he said. Fourth minister. So I agree with you. The fourth minister said, he too agree with the opinion of the third minister. What was the opinion of the third minister? Third minister's opinion was that Siddhartha, the prince, was a very good boy. He can't do a thing that is wrong. And also it is agreed by the fourth minister. So while they are saying this, the god enters once again. The prince Siddhartha. Previously, he entered with Devadat. Now he enters with the prince Siddhartha, who has a white swan in his arm. So he entered the hall. In his hand, in his arms, there is a white swan that was there. He enters. So when he enters, along with the god, Siddhartha also goes to the king. King asked him, seeing the Siddhartha, and the swan is saying, said, Siddhartha, Devadat says that you have taken his swan. Siddhartha, is this Devadat says you have taken his swan? Is that the swan which you taken from him? Devadatta has just given a complaint that you have taken his swan. And he further asked, is this the swan that is with you? That is with your hand? Is this the swan that he has taken from him? Siddhartha, Your Highness, Your Majesty, Mahaprabhu, it is not his. It is not his. This swan is not his. It's mine. It's mine. It is not his. He is telling lie. It is not his. The swan was not his. The swan is mine. It is mine. He said. Devadatta said, Your Highness, Devadatta has complained about this swan. Siddhartha said, Your Highness, Your Majesty, Devadatta has complained about this one. Devadatta has complained. They have complained about this one. But it is not his. It is mine. He said. So has Devadatta complained against this? No. It is not his swan. It is my own swan. It is mine. How can you give a complaint? Devadatta. No, Your Highness. They said, No, Your Highness, no, Your Majesty, it is not his. It is not his. It is mine. I shot it with an arrow. I shot it with an arrow, and he is telling lie. Who is telling lie? According to Devadatta, Siddhartha is telling a lie. Lie means sullu. Who was telling a lie? Siddhartha is telling a lie. Who told this? So both of them claimed that the swan was him. Siddhartha says the swan was his. Devadatta said the swan was his, it is not his. Both were arguing the same way. King, be calm, Devadatta. Be calm. Be calm. Be patient. Be patient. Keep quiet. You say that the swan is yours. You say that the swan is yours. Is it Devadatta? You say, what you said? You said, Devadatta, you said that the swan is yours because you shot it. Why do you claim that the swan is yours? Siddhartha claimed that the swan was his because he shot it. Because you shot it, that's why you are claiming that it is yours. Is it not? Is that right? Yes, sir. That's why it is absolutely right because I claimed the swan is mine because I shot the bird with an arrow. So what you told is absolutely right. You are quite right. It is mine only. King. What do you say, Siddhartha? What do you say, Siddhartha? What do you say? Why do you say that the swan is yours? Why do you say that the swan is yours? Siddhartha, your majesty, Devadatta shot a swan. No doubt is Devadatta, your majesty, Devadatta shot a swan, but I saved its life. That's why it is mine. That's why it is mine. Ministers, here. King, listen, Siddhartha. Kshatriya cannot give up what he has shot. Do you agree with me? So, so both of them claimed, both Siddhartha and Devadatta, the prince and his cousin, claimed that the swan was there on their own view. Devadatta claimed to the king, Suddhodana, the swan belongs to him only because he shot the bird with an arrow, so he must be the owner. Devadatta told, no, it is not he, it is mine. Why Devadatta claiming that the swan was his? He said, because he saved its life. Because he saved its life. He saved the life of the bird. The bird will go to die. I saved its life. So it's mine. So it is mine. Then king said, Siddhartha, a Kshatriya can't give up. Kshatriya should not surrender or give. What he has shot, whatever he shot, it is his only. Do you agree with me? He said. The king said to Siddhartha that whatever the king shot should be his only. Siddhartha, yes, I do. Yes, I agree with you, sir. But Kshatriya can't give up the suppliant either. Suppliant means a person seeking something humbly. A person or anything come to me with humbly, it's my duty to save him. Being a prince, it's my duty to save the bird, so I save the bird, so it's mine. Suppliant either. The swan came to me for protection because so when the Devadatta shot the bird came to me. I did not ask it, I didn't call it. It came to me for protection. I gave the protection. I can't give up it. I can't give it up. Like this, both are arguing in front of the king. So the king got confused. What do you say, children? Who should be the owner of the swan? Is it Devadatta who shot the bird, or the prince Siddhartha who saved the bird? It's a very difficult question to answer. The king himself said that according to the Kshatriya rule, the whatever he shot should be his only. He agreed. Siddhartha also agreed what his father said. But he also said the Kshatriya can't give up even the suppliant either, because when the Devadatta shot the bird, it fell near me and it came to me for protection. I gave the protection, so I can't give it up. That's why both are arguing each other. In their view, both are right. Both are right. Devadatta is right claiming his bird because he shot the bird, so he had a real claim on the bird. Siddhartha said he was also the owner because he saved the life. Because being a Kshatriya, he can't give up the supply either. So both of them climbed. The swan was there. Siddhartha said the swan was his because he saved its life. Devadatta said it is his because he shot the bird. So the king got confused. The king got confused. See, in such a critical moment, it is very difficult to take the decision. Let's see how did the king solve this problem, solve this complaint. Who will be the real owner at the end? The next class will say what was the king's decision, who will be the owner, and why, what might be the reason. So in such a critical moment, so seeing on the point of view Devadatta, it seems to be Devadatta is the owner. If you look at the view of this Siddhartha, it is also true because he saved the life. So if both are right, how can you decide? It's very difficult task to decide whom should the bird belong to in such a critical moment. In such a critical moment. So how would the king and his courtiers could solve this problem? Next class we will see you. Thank you for the today's class.